Hi, good morning, good morning. Are we ready? I say that by myself. I'm gonna start saying that in front of people. Are we ready? My name is Erica LaShawn. Please like, share, and subscribe. Today is September 11th, 2023. It's 5:33 a.m. Now, I wanted to talk about like a sleeping issue, but I looked and noticed that it was September 11th. Where is that? Oh, I was gonna talk. I was gonna please like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome. It's 5:34 a.m. September 11th. I was gonna talk about sleep deprivation, but I clicked on my computer and I saw that it was September 11th. So let's talk about sleep deprivation because I'm up. And I'll report to work today at 4 p.m. I promise. Sleep deprivation. Because I did something on insomnia. But I think I'm, having a little spell or whatever. It's talking about teens. They're talking about teens problems in school and stuff like that. I don't think this is not gonna work for me. It's real with teens and sleep deprivation. Okay, moving forward. Yes, a whole bunch of the words. All right. Today is September 11th, and it's 2023. September 11th. I'm just in real time right now. So I remember the day. Everybody got their story. I'm on Wikipedia now. It's going way too deep for me. Just the whole thing is going way too deep for me. So I'm not doing it. I just want to say September 11th, was it 2023? 2003? See, I just jumped into this. Really? Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, 2021, sorry. 22 years ago. All right, so 22 years ago, it was on a Tuesday, and I worked at Covenant House, and it's a place for homeless youth. Not the crisis center. So there's a crisis center with Covenant House where if you're in crisis, they'll take you flat out, whatever. So I worked in a different place where it was young people that were more serious about their future, and they had to be accepted into this particular program. So that's where I worked. So I didn't work at it. I wasn't at the crisis center. I was at the ROP program, Rites of Passage. Young people who are more serious about their future. So that's where I was working. I was off on Tuesday and Wednesday. I got up Tuesday, chilling in my bed, watching my TV, my shows, and it was they just interrupted the program. Boom, first tower. First tower. I saw it. So I was just thinking like, oh my God, like what? And initially I was thinking like a pilot made a mistake and accidentally went into the tower, and then as quick as that happened, boom, second one, boom. So I'm like, what am I watching? And then the news the newscasters were on air freaking out So now I'm like, what's going on? So I could hear the news people saying, oh my God, oh my God. They was freaking out. Now I'm freaking out. I'm watching this. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, whatever. So the second one I saw live, I was off. It was on a Tuesday. I'm gonna move really close. I'm gonna move real fast through this. So it was a tragedy, and a lot of people right then when I saw the second one go in, I was like watching, like, oh my God. So my spirit was like, call your mother. So I called my mother. She was at work. She's retired now, but she was at work. So I left a message on her voicemail. I was like, Ma, it's me. I was like, Ma, so it's a lot going on over here. And I said, I'm home. I'm off. And I said, I'll call you later. Call me when you get home. I'm fine. I'm so glad I did that because hours later, all of our cell phone, everything didn't work. It was like, bam, 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 bam. I was trying to call everyone. I couldn't reach anyone. So I'm glad I got that voicemail out because hours later it was like that, bam, 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 bam. I couldn't reach no one. So I just sat in my bed, and everybody was freaking out, and I just sat there, and I was like, "What's going on?" And I don't even want to talk about it, but all right. So hours and hours and hours and hours went on. I finally the phone lines cleared up. I finally got a hold of my mother, and she said, I'm glad to hear you. I'm like, I'm glad to hear you, or whatever. And she said it was a tough time for me today. I was like, well, tell me about it. And she said, I just couldn't make it through the day. My mother's retired now, but this was back, she was still actively working. And she said that she was at work, and the news just hit. And she said she was thinking like, Erica is in New York. What? And I was like, well, Mom, and she said, I just didn't know. And she said she tried to keep her composure, and her coworkers, they all gathered in the break room, and they got a TV in the break room, and they all gathered in the break room to watch this event. And she said her coworkers were saying, Jean, my mother's name is Emma Jean. Emma Jean. She go by both, whatever. Emma, whatever they was calling her, Emma or Jean, Emma Jean, whatever. They was like, Jean, don't your daughter live out there? And she said she would get it together. And she told me, she said, Erica, when I got it together, one of my coworkers would say, well, Jean, don't Erica live out there? And she said she would break down and then get it together. And then another coworker would say, well, Jean, don't your daughter live out there? So she said her whole day was like a back and forth, like I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down. And then she got home. Thankfully, she checked her voicemail, and I was on it saying, hi, it's me. I know what you're hearing and what you're seeing. I'm home. I'm fine. I'll talk to you later. Because she could not call me either. The phone lines was messed up. So, anyway, so my kids at Covenant House, they have to get out during the day. So that's like a rule we used to have. It's not a hotel, so you just can't lay around. So during the day, you have to go out and look for work, look for a place to live. You got to do stuff. So our kids went out, but they got caught up in 9/11, and I heard that they all came back white, gray, soot. They were covered in soot. A lot of the children came back to the facility just covered in soot or whatever. I was off that day. So it's 9/11. I ain't even realize that. So shout out to everyone, victims, survivors, people that have horrifying though. It was to the point where after it, I was afraid to. The September 11th attacks, commonly known as 9/11, were four coordinated Islamist 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 suicide terrorist attacks carried out by Al Qaeda against the United States on Tuesday. I was off on a Tuesday. Tuesday, September 11th, 2021. The morning, 19 terrorists hijacked four commercial airlines scheduled to travel from New England and mid-Atlantic regions of the East Coast to Carolina. The hijackers crashed the first two planes into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York City, two of the world's five tallest buildings at the time, and aimed the next two flights toward targets and near Washington, D.C. in an attack on the national's capital. The third team succeeded in crashing into the Pentagon, the headquarters of the U.S. Department of Defense in Arlington County, Virginia, while the fourth plane crashed in rural Pennsylvania following a passenger revolt. The attacks killed nearly 3,000 people and instigated a multi-decade global war on terror. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just thought I didn't, it's 5:45 a.m. It is September 11th. Was trying to do something, but it is. And, it's a day. It will always be a day. It affected a lot of us. Like my son Shauna, hi, she really had a flight booked before all this just to come visit because she used to live here. She hadn't moved here yet. I'm just reliving. After she came, that's when she loved New York and just straight moved here. But before that, her flight was already booked, and I said, Sans, I said, do you really want to come now? We talking like 2 weeks out. We like a week out. It's like fresh. And her stuff was booked. I said, wait a minute. I said, you coming? She was like, yeah, I'm coming. I said, do you want to come right now? She said, I'm coming. And she straight up came right after all this. And then she fell in love with it and stayed. However, I was scared though after the trains, when we would ride the trains, the lights will blink on and off. They don't do that now. What? Right after it been doing that. Let me stop doing that. Let me stop it. Sometimes the lights will go on and off or whatever. It didn't just start after 9/11. What I'm saying is after 9/11, it will be blinking on and off. When I tell you, I was watching eyeballs, everybody, we was all looking at each other. It was weird. Okay, September 11th. All right. All right. I was doing something else, guys. Sorry. Wow. Okay. Sleep deprivation. Oh, it was getting into the kids and stuff. Parents, listen, I'm grown. Sleep deprivation is real. Melatonin is good. I think that's it. I did not expect to do this on September 11th. I can't get deep, but I want. My name is Erica LaShawn. Please like, share, and subscribe. Not describe. Please like, share, and subscribe. I didn't really want to get into this. I thought I was gonna talk about me not sleeping. I'm good. My name is Erica LaShawn. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.